Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights.
Hi everyone, welcome, lovely to see you. It's me, Chris, here on Alternative World. Lovely to see you watching me wherever you are in the world. Indeed, it truly is. A lovely day for another money-saving tips and ideas video for you beautiful lot. You have been asking me for more and more of those at the moment, obviously given the money circumstances with everything around the world. To be honest, we're all struggling and really feeling it. Today, I'm going to tell you how to save 100% on your gas and electricity bill for the next 4 to 5 months. It's totally legal and allowed to be done. I will never give any criminal activity or anything illegal on any of my social media. I'm also going to tell you how to wipe off, say if you've got a big debt of credit cards, loans, catalogues, mobile phone bills, anything. It could be tens of thousands of pounds. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. I'm going to tell you how to wipe that off and not pay a penny for a very small fee. I'm also going to explain, here in the UK, a lot of us are getting extra benefits payments and a bit of extra money going forward. As you know, I'm still not 100% a full-fledged, world-famous paid comedian. I'm a world-famous comedian, but I'm still partly on benefits. As you know, I am obviously the Cheek of It 69 YouTube channel comedian. We've actually got a brand new show there in a few hours' time. I'm really busy at the moment filming for you lot, trying to entertain you and keep money in your pockets. I truly am. And I'm also going to tell you a bit and bob about what's going forward here in the next couple of days or weeks even as well. Make sure you subscribe, like and share. First of all, I'm going to tell you the thing about bills at the moment. A lot of us are getting bills through. As you saw at the start of the video, the picture, you may have seen it. I've got loads of bills through today. I'm going to file those now. Steve from Production's going to file them. Steve, get rid of those. There you go. He's filed those, most definitely. I'll pay those later. Of course not. No way. What you can do, say if you owe £50,000, you may owe a £10,000 loan, you may owe £20,000 to, say, catalogues, you may owe another £20,000 to mobile phone contracts, broadband, Sky contracts, whatever it is. Obviously, the debt and the interest builds up. What you can do, if you're in the UK, you can get a thing called a debt relief order. You can pay £95, and what you have to do, you have to write all of your debts down, you send it off to the government. You can do this around the world, but in other countries it's called bankruptcy. Obviously, you can't own any houses, any cars, any massive amount of money in your bank. It's not allowed, but you can do it in other countries as well. It's called bankruptcy, and it does charge a fee. I don't know what the fee is around the world, but I know here in the UK it's £95, and it doesn't matter if you owe £1,000 or £100,000. You can get it wiped off. You don't have to pay a penny of it back. All you have to do is make the promise that if you ever get in a financial situation in the future, you know, stable basically, and you can afford it, to start paying it back. That's the only thing you've got to do. You pay £95, it's government approved here in the UK, and you will never have to pay a penny of your debts in the future. Some people actually run up a massive amount of debt. Say if you've got loads of credit cards and you've got loads of loans that you can get, you can take all of that out, spend it all, and then you can do the debt relief order for £95. I'm not suggesting you do that for one moment. I'm just saying you could do that if you was in the situation where you had to maybe lend £10,000 and then you couldn't afford to pay it back accidentally. You could then maybe pay the £95 debt relief order and you've profited all of that money. But you've got to be careful because that could be classed as fraud. But obviously if you've spent the money legit and then you can't afford to pay it back, then obviously it's all okay, most definitely. I do want to say, make sure you subscribe, like and share, please. It's very, very important. Next week on Alternative World, I think what we're going to do, we're going to take Alternative World now till Mondays, as I've got the Cheek of It 69 YouTube channel on Wednesday, which is today as well. So I've got to film a comedy show over there. Make sure you go over there and subscribe as well. I'll leave you the Cheek of It 69 button at the end of this show. And then we've got it on Saturdays as well. So we're going to take Alternative World now to a Monday. So you've got Alternative World Monday, the Cheek of It 69 comedy show over on the sister channel, Wednesday and Saturday going forward. That's what we're going to do. As I said as well, I'm going to tell you how to get 100% off of your gas and electric bill for for the next 4 to 5 months, which is allowed. And I'm also going to tell you about some extra money that we're getting here in the UK for benefits in the next couple of months coming up that's just been announced. What I'm going to do, actually, I'm going to have to swap over arms again. To be honest, my arms are about as big as a skeleton. Yeah, there's just no meat on them at all. No, so I'm going to have to swap over arms, actually. And I'll see you back here in a second. Welcome back, everyone. That's better. My arm's loosened up a bit now, which is fantastic. It really is. Make sure you subscribe, like and share, and make sure you do the same on the Cheek of It 69 YouTube channel. As I said, new comedy show in about 6 or 7 hours from this video airing on YouTube. The reason I'm doing this type of video today, it can't always be tips and hints about how to save on food, cleaning products and all of that. It has to be different stuff. I've had about 10 people ask me, and 9 of them have been from the UK. I'm focusing on the UK. The reason I can't give you everything from around the world is every country's a different law. I'd be here all day explaining all 256 countries around the world, wouldn't I? And we'd be here all day, and it'd be too much. I don't know, obviously, the laws in other countries. I can only go by the UK, which is England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales. I want to tell you how to save on your gas and electric to get it free. For between 3 and 6 months, it depends how much you use. Here in the UK, the government is doing a scheme. Right? It can't be a prepay meter where you take it to the shop and you top up money and then you put it in the meter. That's called prepay. We have that here in the UK. It's a bit like topping up a phone voucher, a phone credit, a bit like that. It's pay as you go, basically. You can't do it with that. But if you've got a bill where you pay it once every month, once every 3 months, once every quarterly or thirdly, whatever it is, but a bill that comes through the door for your gas and electric, this is legal and you're allowed to do it. The government's brought it in the UK to help people through the winter. If you're in debt over £1,000, what you can do, the electric company and gas company, obviously most of people that have got both have got the same company, same as I have here. You ring them up, they can't cut you off. As soon as you get over £1,000 owed to them, you ring them up and say, look, I'm owed over £1,000, I can't afford to pay the bill. And legally, and it's in law here in the UK, they will have to wipe it off for you and you don't have to pay any of that debt. Don't get me wrong, you can only do it once, and what they'll probably do after, they'll probably put you on a prepay meter. But if you're paying a bill for gas and electric at the moment and you're struggling to eat or feed the kids and, you know, make sure your kids and family are okay, make sure they're okay first. These big gas and electric companies can afford to lose a bit of money. Build up over £1,000 in debt on your gas and electric. Don't pay it, so I can't afford to pay it. They can't cut you off because they're not allowed to at the moment. As soon as it goes over the £1,000, ring them up, say I want to take advantage of the government scheme and I want to wipe the £1,000 debt off. And as I said, what they'll probably do then is come round and put a prepay meter in from then on, as you can only do it once per person, per household, and probably in your life, to be honest. I think it's only once. And it's, as I said, it will save you £1,000. I'm not suggesting you do it if you can afford it, but it is legal. Make sure when this video airs, you do go and check and Google it yourself and make sure that the law is still going and when the law actually goes to. I don't want you to build up £1,000 debt and you find out in 3 months' time that it's stopped. They stopped it a few days before. I definitely don't want that to happen. And as I said, today I'm focusing on this type of video. What I'm doing next week on Alternative World, I'm going back to the Mondays, as I've said, for Alternative World. So they have Monday Alternative World, Wednesday The Cheek of It 69, and Saturday The Cheek of It 69. Both comedy shows Wednesday and Saturday. Well, I know we've got Wednesday here on Alternative World. I'm just trying to catch up after not doing, obviously, the show a few weeks ago. But the camera's sorted now. As you can see, I'm back, feeling better, and better than ever, to be honest. But I wanted to focus on this as a lot of people are struggling to pay their bills at the moment and they've got credit card debt and all of that. So I'm just trying to give you the benefit of it and obviously give you that bit of advice. What I'm going to do in a moment, I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell you about some extra benefit payments that people are getting in the UK. That's coming up. And what we're going to do next Monday coming, we're going to have a relationship special from the man's and the woman's point of view, and we're going to discuss and come out with stuff, and I'm going to tell you stuff, ladies, if it's ladies that's watching, what you would never think you'd hear from a man. I'm going to give you from a man's point of view honest, and it might help you in your relationship or a relationship going forward. And if you're a woman, we will get the woman's point of view as well, and we will say stuff that men can hear that men maybe thought they'd never hear a woman say. I think that's the best way we can do it, and maybe we can help out a few relationships, or maybe your next relationship starts and you'll have a bit of information. You can get into my head, not in my underwear, you filthy lot, in my head. What I'll do, actually, I'm going to take another break, because my arm, as I said, there's nothing left on it. It's just a bone. Yeah, I'm used to just having bones. Yeah, I've had one for about 10 minutes, but I'll get rid of that. Let's worry about the bone in my arm, and I'll see you back here in a second. Oh, welcome back, guys. Just having a cup of tea, trying to loosen up my bone. No doubt my bone will go stiff again in about 10 minutes' time. It always happens. Make sure you subscribe, like and share, please. That would be fantastic. And I will see you in about 8 hours' time on the Cheek of It 69 YouTube channel for a brand new comedy show. And then I'll see you again here on Monday. This Monday coming, it will be a relationship special from a man's and a woman's point of view, and it really will help you going forward. You'll hear some stuff that you probably thought you'd never hear come out of people's mouths, and we're going to be 100% true and factual. I wanted to tell you about some extra money the UK government's giving away at the moment. If you're on benefits, this is what you will get. I'm still on benefits, part benefits, as in a few months' time I'm back on TV. My producing will be more and more for the BBC, and I won't need to claim any sort of benefits. The more you work, the less benefits you claim, until you're obviously totally off benefits. I never wanted to be. It's just due to my spinal condition. I now get injections in my back, which takes away a bit of the pain. You know, I've got arthritis, depression, and one lung that doesn't work totally. So I'm really trying to work. I don't want to sit on my bum and claim benefits. It's not me, and it's not what I'm about, to be honest. So that will be obviously sorted. Then I'll be off benefits. But there's nothing wrong with being on benefits if you have to. Of course, I fully understand. No problem at all with me. If you're on benefits, this Christmas, the government is giving us an extra £10, which is very nice. And it doesn't matter if you're a one person, you know, that gets benefits, or you're a couple, you still only get the £10 once, which is terrible, really. It's the same with all the other extras they gave people. You only get it once per household. But that's £10, I suppose. I don't know, maybe you can put it in my PayPal. That would be great. And I can get myself a little something nice for Christmas, which would be fantastic. I'm sending a lot of viewers and friends and fans out there some Christmas cards. A lot of you have spoke to me already, and we'll get all the addresses sorted. If you do want my address to send me a Christmas card, message me here in the comments on YouTube, and I'll take you to another form of social media privately and give you my address. I'm not going to put it obviously on TikTok or Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or anywhere like that. So that's what we'll have to do. And also, they're giving us more cost of living payments next year. I think we've got a total of about £900 to come. Here in the UK, they gave people on benefits and low income a cost of living payment. One of them was £326, and then about 4 months later they gave us another £324. That was £650, and it was from the government. It's never really been done in history before in the UK. I don't think anywhere in the world, but they've given it to us to help us with the cost of living, obviously food, petrol prices, rent, or just all different type of stuff. That's what they've done. So we've all got that coming again on benefits, and that will really, really, really help. As I said, I know it's not been a general money-saving tips and ideas video, but I'm trying to spread it out. We said money-saving tips and ideas, relationship advice, mental health advice, my vlogs about my life, all different stuff. Most of the vlogs will be on the Cheek of It 69 YouTube channel. If you go over there, actually, I put a video on yesterday, and you'll see how you can win up to 10,000 English pounds from me. Not fake, not a skit. Also, we're giving away sponsors prizes from the lovely Sophia's Sensations, and I'm going to be giving away general cash prizes as well, which will be paid straight into your bank or straight into your PayPal, whatever you're more comfortable with. But I will see you on Monday here again on Alternative World, as I said, for that relationship special, and it may help you in a future relationship or the one you're in now. And I will see you in about 8 hours' time. As I said, you're wearing me out like a good one. Yeah, you're riding me down to the bone, aren't you? Definitely. No, not on my bone, you filthy lot. Definitely not. No, the bones in my body, because they're going all weak. They really are. And actually, I think I've gone limp again, talking about bones. But I will see you in about 8 hours' time. Get over there, please. Subscribe, like, share, hit the bell icon. Same here, and you get notified of of all my lovely content. I do love you all, wherever you are in the world. So it's me, Chris, here on Alternative World. Take care and be safe. And remember, continue to budget your money, please, and try to make it go further. Use your brain, use your common sense. Little tricks and tips and hints can go a long way. Whether it's putting a little bit less butter on your bread, you'd be surprised. These little tiny things, a little bit less sugar in your tea, a little less milk in your tea or your coffee, on your cereal, all of that type of stuff. It really does build up and make a big difference. I do love you all, wherever you are in the world. It's me, Chris, here on Alternative World, again, as I've just said it, but I say it again. Take care and be safe, and I'll see you in 8 hours' time on the Cheek of It 69 YouTube channel, and here next Monday for the relationship special. Wherever you are, be safe. Love you. Bye for now.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights.